Hey FishTube, Steven here to show you one of the projects I've been working on over the past 3 months. Alex over at the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium hosted an aquascaping contest from mid-June to mid-September, and it gave me a great excuse to try something new. This contest had a bit of a twist to it. The aquascape needed to feature immersed grown plants, up and out of the water. This is something I've never attempted before, so why not now? In fact, I just went ahead and fully leaned into the whole concept of trying something new. New tank size, new plants, new substrate, and new fish. I started this all from scratch on day 1 of the contest, and I went with a nanoscape since I've never dealt with anything smaller than a 10-gallon. This is a 7-gallon kit from LifeGard Aquatics, and it has a unique shape with an angled viewing panel in the front that allows you to see more of the scape from a standing position. It's kind of cool. For the substrate, I've never done a deep sand bed, so that's what I put in here with the goal of keeping things as natural as possible, and it's all centered on creating a sort of biotope from Southeast Asia, using plants and fish found in that region, which is again something I've never attempted before. For the immersed growth, I started with a variety of Rotala and Hygrophila as well as Limnophila Sessiliflora. Just a bundle of chaos inspired by videos I've seen of wild collecting in Indian rivers and flooded rice fields where there's tons of species of plants just jam-packed together, literally climbing over each other and out of the water to compete for light. It's a tiny plant thunderdome. I finished out the sand bottom with some plugs of dwarf hairgrass in the hopes of growing a carpet, put some jungle val on the back and a few stems of Hygrophila Corymbosa Compacta in the foreground. I also put a mat of Java moss in there at first, then changed my mind about it later. Then I added some fish, which all came from redfish bluefish, a small school of chili rasboras, and a pair of Badis, two species I've never kept before. Plus, gotta have those Malaysian trumpet snails to play in the sand. Then came the final touch of a low and slow injection of CO2 to get the plants off to a good start. So here we are, present day, the second week of September. The Rotala Rotundifolia wins the race for volume of growth, while the Hygrophila wins the immersed race. Those thick-ass stems hold a lot of moisture, so it didn't even hesitate to just keep growing straight up. The Rotala, on the other hand, wants to stretch across the water, so I've been working on trimming tops and replanting them to make the cluster more dense. So now up close you can see new immersed growth breaking through the dried submersed leaves. So overall, I feel like I'm off to a good start. The chili rasboras are happy and colorful, and the Badis are still growing and looking good and not hiding as much as I would have expected, and I'm finally reaching the tail end of that dreaded diatom algae stage. I gotta say, this has been a fun, self-inflicted challenge. What excites me most about this tank is not what it looks like right now, but what it'll look like in 6 months to a year. Anyway, gotta keep this video short for now, but let me know what you think or if you have any questions. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you to the judges Alex, Mridal, and Alan for your consideration. See y'all later.